Welcome back, guys. I'm your gracious host, Drummer, 1980, hailing from Columbia, South Carolina. Oh, if you're having a wonderful day today, and if that's not the case, ask yourself why. And remember, happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, we back today again with another reaction, guys. This time, it's a bit sad, guys, and I'm a little upset. This lady by the name of Sonya Massey called for help because in her humble estimation, somebody was lurking around her home, so she called for help. And this was the result of it, guys. Body cam video reveals chaotic scene of deputy fatal shooting Sonya Massey, who called 911 for help. Inside the house, deputies seem exasperated as she sat on her couch and went through her purse as they asked for identification to complete a report before leaving. Then Grayson pointed out a pot sitting on a flame on the stove. "We don't need a fire while we're here," he said. Mason immediately got up and went to the stove, moving the pot near the sink. She and Grayson seemed to share a laugh over her pan of steaming hot water before she unexpectedly said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You better not. I swear to God, I shoot you in your face." He was cursing at this time, guys. If you go and watch the video, because I have watched it several times, he was cursing, and when he said, "You better not, I shoot you in the effing face. I shoot you in the effing face." He then pulled his 9mm pistol and demanded she drop the pot. Mason said, "Okay, I'm sorry." In Grayson body cam footage, he pointed his weapon at her. She ducked and raised her hands. Grayson was still in the living room, facing Mason and separated by a counter dividing the living room and kitchen. Prosecutors have said the separation allowed Grayson both distance and relative cover from Massey and the pot of water. And people trying to say that she was trying to throw water at him. People will say anything to try to get out of it. Here is my problem. These people are supposed to be protecting the citizens, not killing the citizens. These people are supposed to be upholding the law, okay? Which, and they did fire him and charged him. Now, what I'm waiting on is how many years he get. Now, that's what I'm waiting on. They got it right so far. Even though she's gone, that's horrible. That's horrible. She didn't deserve that, guys. The lady didn't deserve that. Good Lord. They would have treated the animal better than that, which they love animals more than they love you anyway. And you know it and I know it. Because if that would have been a dog, all hell would have broke loose. And you know that. So, but since she's just a black woman, life don't mean nothing too much anyway. You know? So that's how they view you. Not what I say. Because you can look at the history and the patterns. Atiana Jefferson, they shot her through the window. And I can just name case after case. What is it about black people that the police officers have no regard for their life, guys? Have anybody noticed that? Oh, y'all kill each other. Everybody kill each other. Just because you have an encounter with the officer doesn't mean it should be a death sentence. Just because you don't obey their lawful orders doesn't mean a death sentence. A taser would have sufficed in this case. And this is the kicker, guys. This is where the state need to be held accountable and law enforcement need to be held accountable. This guy worked at 6 different police departments in 4 years. For excessive force and all this stuff. 6 in 4 years. 6 in 4 years. Do the math on that. He still was able to get a job. That's why we always say they don't get fired, they get transferred. And now, all of that led to this. See, this could have been avoided if he didn't have the job. That's why the states and the law enforcement agency need to be held accountable. To the highest order, to the highest degree. If this guy wasn't never hired, this would have never happened. You see how that work? I want to see all of the white folks that they just killing like this, just shooting them like this. They are few that I've seen, but not many. But per capita, since y'all want to do the per capita thing, I want to see how many law enforcement kills unarmed white people per capita. I'm not talking about fighting the police officers. I'm not saying going for their gun. I'm not talking about resisting arrest. I want to see how many cases, which I know already, but I just want you to do some homework. I want to see how many cases that law enforcement just kill unarmed white people. I want to see that because there's clearly a pattern here. They don't have no regard for life, your life in particular. The family went and got Benjamin Crump. Benjamin Crump, I hope he do the right thing. Yes, the family need to get some money, but we also need some justice as well, guys. Not talking about no 10 years. Oh, no. Oh, no. This guy need life in prison. Because the prosecutor have determined the guy committed an unlawful act that cost this lady her life. There was enough distance between them that he had cover behind the counter and the table. You see? So, okay, we need him to be charged to the full extent of the law. No slaps on no wrist. No 8 years, no 10 years and getting out in 4 because of good behavior. And all. No. We want the full extent of the law. This case here had my blood boiling, because this lady called for help. A call for help is a death sentence. What you drawing guns on a woman? She was, I think they said she was like 110 to 120 pounds. This officer was 6'3", like 250 pounds. And besides that, his partner was there with him. If anything went down, if she pointed a gun at him, okay, I can see that. If she was coming at them with a knife or something, I can see that. If she was coming at them with a pot of water, you still don't use deadly force, but you could have used a taser. Because she ain't but so big. A taser would have been the correct choice. Hit her with the taser, took her right down. And she would have got the water on her. Double jeopardy, you see? But no, they so thirsty for blood. And his arm had a lot of tattoos on it. These tattoos, guys, a lot of these police officers being gangs and all kind of stuff, which y'all have no earthly idea about. Guys, listen at me. Some of y'all don't have no earthly idea how deep the rabbit hole go. In certain police agencies and offices, you have to be a part of a white supremacy organization to join. And there's certain rituals that you have to go through. I know it probably seems strange to some of y'all, but it's true. Because they was doing it in California and many other places. In Florida, they was an undercover FBI agent that went undercover. And he said from the top to the bottom, and this coming out of white man mouth, he said it is crooked and it's overrun with white supremacist gangs. You have to do certain things to even get into the gang. Ritual killings and all type of stuff you have to do. Yes, this been going on. And many of y'all still don't believe it. But you don't have to believe it. Just because you don't believe you have cancer doesn't mean you don't have cancer. It's there. You just can't see it, but it's there. These people have a thirst for blood. Some of them do. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. That's why they'll go hunt for no other reason than to hang a trophy up on the wall. See, but killing animals get old, guys. That's no longer fun. I better not say that. Because I'm on YouTube and I know everybody watch YouTube and all that. So guys, be careful, okay? If you must call the police to come out for something, be extremely careful, guys, because they're just looking for any little reason. Not all of them. Because me personally, I'm not against police. Oh no, I'm not against a police officer doing his job and doing it correctly, but I'm against things like this. People that overly extend themselves. They so trigger happy. They willing to kill people in a blink of an eye. No, that's not police work. That's something else. That's not training. That's not a lack of training. That's none of that. That's something else behind that. Well, at least they locked him up, but I just want to see how many years he get. Because nothing we do at this point will bring her back. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Somebody's daughter, somebody's aunt, somebody's sister, somebody's daughter. That's unfortunate, man. Condolences to that family. But guys, be careful if you have to call the police officers out there, okay? And until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.